happening, everybody? Happy Wednesday. We're so close to Christmas.
Yeah, it's a week and 2 days away.
How you guys doing? Booms live. What's going on, everybody? I need a sip of this drink.
So I'm going to go ahead and clarify now. I'm going to drive people nuts clearing my throat all night long. Because either cedar fever has finally hit me or I got whatever you got, a much milder version of it.
She's got cedar fever.
Going
See?
nuts.
Yep.
Can't breathe. Got to clear my throat.
It's all right. Just do it off mic.
Yeah.
You know how when you're
Shut
talking, like
It started off with a sore throat, so I'm at least glad that part is gone. Because Monday and Tuesday I had the worst sore
almost had to
throat.
put you down.
Yeah, I started drinking my thieves.
Thieves. Hey, welcome to the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg. And
I'm
that
Beth.
is Cleary Throat Beth.
Cleary throat, Beth. CTB.
Yep. Absolutely. She's got the
She's got
Halloween.
the Halloween.
It is, dude. It's just everybody here. It's just everybody's got something.
Yeah.
It's that time of year where you got something going on. Plus, it's just that time of year. You know.
Here's the shitty thing about it. Cedar's low right now.
I know.
And it's still impacting us already.
Doesn't really impact me too much.
I was made because I can squeak really well when I'm like this, and you should have seen the dogs. All three of them were like,
What do you mean squeak? That's weird.
mm-hmm.
Why would you do that?
I just do it to the dogs.
Oh, is it drive fucking Mick nuts?
They look at me like,
What's up,
"What is that
Javon?
noise?
You're
What is that
multitasking.
noise?"
Nice. I tried to shut you down, huh? Jeez. Lloyd, what's going on? Craigers, Ruben, Jess, what's happening,
Beautiful
everybody?
people, beautiful
Julia,
people.
got Caleb on. Caleb was first to the boards. Yeah, we got
Damn.
some fun shit to talk about tonight. It's Wednesday. We got 10 days until Christmas.
Are you done?
Oh, fuck, I haven't even started.
Ooh.
Pushing them limits.
You know, they probably won't get to where they're going.
Dude, nowadays it's like everybody's like Joe, right? I just go get stuff. I know what I want. I just go buy a bunch of shit. Gift cards that you want, those are easy. They're gonna be. I'll print the fucking things out, right? And then, like the kids, like my nieces and nephews and stuff like that. You just email. What are you looking for? Oh, over there. You just email a fucking gift card. Done, right? So it's all good.
So what are you going to get your dad, though?
I do that. They're tough this year. Last year, I got my dad a whoopee blanket. He had so many of those.
Sarah?
My dad was in the Marine Corps for years, and we grew up with those things just like everywhere. They were everywhere, and they all disappeared. So I got him.
Remind me again what a whoopee blanket is?
It's those super smooth, like military
Soft?
blankets.
Okay.
And then ones that make like jackets out of him and
Okay.
shit like that now. But I sent him like an OG one.
Right.
And then I got my stepmom. What the fuck did I get her? I don't know. I think I got her some like shit for the porch or something like that. You know, 'cause she has that
Yeah.
big
She loves her.
greenhouse
Well, she's got the
thing.
greenhouse walkway to
Yeah.
the porch.
Yeah. So I got her all that. So yeah, so it's good. So we'll get it all figured out. It's a weird, again, I don't know how like this last year.
Julia's on top of it, dude. She's wrapping presents. Nope.
She's practicing to be a mom. You're practicing to be a mom, getting all prepped and everything.
You and I wrap everybody's presents on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
At some point during the day into the evening before family gets here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse
So,
me, we'll be
hey, go
wrapping
check us
gifts.
out on the Bars Open on Instagram and on YouTubes and you're on YouTubes. Some of you guys are on Facebooks. But check us out on you can get us on iTunes and all the other places where you can find regular listening podcasts. So it's good stuff.
Absolutely.
Like I said, 10 days until Christmas. We'll get that shit ironed out. I do want to share a picture of Lucy.
Oh, my Lucy girl.
She got her Christmas due.
She got groomed today. Gosh, she needed it so bad. She was so
a
stinky.
dog. So we have a golden doodle who is 3 now. Yep. 4.
Yes, 3.
3?
I have no idea.
4. We've been here 3 years.
She was only a year when we got.
Yep. So she's 4. So she got her Christmas due done. I just wanted to share that.
You can't see her bows though.
I
She's got
tried.
2 little red bows.
She always does.
That's a sweet girl.
So I wanted to share that with
I'm
everybody.
pretty
It's
sure
a feel good.
I'm pretty sure she
to
was
kick
making the
off the
house
show.
stinky.
Yeah.
She was stinky. So she normally gets done every 6 weeks.
And it went like 8,
No, it went
7, 8.
7, 6.5. Because last week we were going to take her. We usually take her on Fridays, but
We
her
had to take-
groomer
that's right.
was out, so she had to wait till today when she got back from PTO.
Yep.
So like 6.5, 7 weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
She's got a point, dude. And then she
turns into a matted.
She didn't get matted.
She didn't get
but
matted,
she
but
does
she's-
get
gets
stinky
gross.
and beigey.
Yeah. She's out there rolling around like the
dogs.
boys,
Yeah.
wrestling, and she's a white dog. It's not a good thing. It's not a
Hmm.
good thing. But also, I wanted to share this real quick. This is how you know they're getting ready to start pushing some of this shit.
Oh my gosh, Ruben is cracking me up
What do you say?
because Julia said she was wrapping. I'm wrapping presents, and he said, what do you say, Julia? Whenever I was a child, that was code for my parents getting naked and doing disgusting things. And Julia said, haha, I wish that was code for right now, but Chorizo will be home from work probably 2 more hours. And he goes, I guess whenever he gets home from work, you should be wearing extra bows that you don't put on presents to make sure your stocking gets stuffed.
Hey, if you haven't
In his deep
gone
voice.
over to YouTube, log in, join the chat. It's always a fun time. So this little thing
I
I'm
was
sharing,
looking at this.
I was on Amazon because I'm out there looking, and this popped up. And I thought this was interesting. It looks very similar to your actual passport.
Yeah.
It says Passport United States. This is $16 vaccine passport card
Does it also
holder.
hold your passport?
No, it's just for your card, for your little
Vaccine card?
yeah, your little vaccine passport holder. So I figured if you guys need something, stocking stuffer for those on the left that you have in your family.
Doesn't necessarily mean somebody on left.
Yeah, proud of. Yeah. They're the ones that are proud.
No, because my brother had to get it. Oh, he's not. I mean, he doesn't advertise it, but he had to get it because he's a police officer.
He's not a police officer anymore.
He got it when he was a police officer.
Yeah, whatever. Can all eat shit.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Say it again.
Survived my first BJJ competition.
Yes,
survived.
You did. Survived.
Lost.
You didn't lose. You came in second.
Out of how many?
Which was also last.
Yeah.
But you still
So
got
there's
two silver
there's two of
medals.
us. Yeah, those are participation trophies. Absolutely. So kind of getting into that, and it's like you're training and you're doing all these things. So one of the cool parts about it, we'll get into that whole story on it, was, what's up, Gigi? You're just going home. Usual shit. We'll keep you entertained for a little bit.
Are they still 2 hours behind us? Yes, right? Yeah, okay.
So I trained and done all the stuff that you can do. You don't know going into any sort of competition. Remember, it's like when you did your first Spartan race, right?
Mhm.
You're like, oh yeah, I got this. And like a couple miles in, you're like, the fuck am I doing here?
Yep.
I didn't get to that point.
Well, because it's not long enough. The Spartan race is long. Like, you have
well,
time.
there was no time to be like, what the fuck am I getting into?
Right, because you didn't have time.
But you have like 5 minutes per round, right? So you go through it.
Thanks,
and-
Javon. We think she's cute too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a 5-minute round.
Right. So rolled with the same guy twice.
Right. He was tall.
He was tall as shit. He was probably
6'2".
Yeah, something like that. My little midget ass, right? Did all right.
Yeah.
But I think I was thinking about it, and it's like,
Well, you were also like still really sick.
yeah, in the time I was kind of rushing and whatever. Now I know. So if you're ever in just as an old, I don't want to call it like an older adult, like a middle-aged guy,
Mm-hmm.
try stuff. Like you still functionally can fucking go out and do stuff.
Right.
Most often, right?
Right.
But I thought it was a pretty cool experience. It was definitely fun. I had a good time.
It gave me the competitive bug for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I should do something later.
It was interesting because I was talking to all the coaches, because we're waiting in between rounds and
Mhm.
stuff like that, and they were like, "Yeah, I want to do this again," right? But they're all like black belts and shit like that. They've been doing this
Right.
forever. And I was talking to Coach John, who's like, so I asked him, I was like, "You gonna get back in there?" He's like, "No." He was the only one. He's like, "No."
No.
And he's like the head. He's like, he did this so long. He goes, "I get a kick out of watching you guys do this."
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, no,
You
he
know?
did.
And
He said
was
that
a
was
pro
where he
fighter,
enjoyed it.
and he's done all the stuff.
Mhm.
So it was interesting to kind of the perspectives. And then you have like Coach Ralph, who's like, "Oh yeah, I get jazzed up.
Yeah.
I get buzzed." Doing
He's
this.
obviously a little younger.
He's the same age as Jonathan.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
they started at the same time.
So Jonathan's the one with the longer hair, right?
Yeah.
And Ruben was the one with the glasses. Or Ralph was the one with
Ralph, yeah,
glasses. Okay.
So, but it was.
I met a
it
lot
really
of
was
people.
a fun.
We met
event.
a lot of people that day.
Yeah.
It was definitely a long day.
Long day.
A
A lot of waiting. A lot of sitting around waiting.
You know you're old when a couple things happen.
What?
One, standing on a basketball court.
Yeah. So it was in a big ass gymnasium.
Mhm. Basketball gymnasium.
Yeah.
So standing on a basketball court kills your back after a while.
Yep.
2,
Sitting on a basketball
sitting
court
on the basketball court
just as bad.
is bad for your back. And 3, when you find some open chairs and you realize the reason why they're open is because the
They have a
loudspeaker is right there
blaring
and you
in your
don't move.
ear.
You just go like this the whole time. And then curse at the kid telling, when you have a microphone, you don't have to yell.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of a
Right.
microphone. But it was a fun day. It was funny because I wasn't nervous. And then the minute your round came up, I was like, fuck, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for him.
Yeah, I wasn't nervous.
And you were a little nervous.
I wasn't nervous. Honestly, I was not
You keep
nervous.
saying that, but
I wasn't nervous. There was no.
you were huffing. You were anxious.
I wanted to get it going because remember what happened is I'd go up and then they'd be like, "All right, you're gonna wait. Another round's gonna go, or whatever."
Something else.
Well, that other guy's coach was
multiple
coaching for multiple people. They had a big team there. I don't remember the name of the team, but they had a big team there. So it was interesting to kind of like they kept pushing us even for both ones. So I went gi and no gi,
right?
And like kind of you're ready to go and then you're not.
So he did say, out of all his competitions, you've been the hardest for him, probably because you had more strength than most people do.
At my age, maybe.
And your height, probably, too.
Stocky little troll.
So he did say you gave him a run for his money, which is good. I think that you've got some things to think about if you decide you want to do another one.
Yeah, I'll definitely do another one.
And the other thing I noticed was, so there was this really good-looking dude. I mean, he was the epitome of...
Oh, that Sparta guy?
Yeah, he was beautiful.
He was gigantic and he lost.
He's huge and beautiful. To somebody who looked completely out of shape.
Who wasn't evidently out of shape.
He had a beer belly. I mean, but his cardio was...
That's the thing with jiu-jitsu, man. You don't know.
Well, I almost feel like,
right?
because he's so muscular, he almost puts himself at a disadvantage because the oxygen just goes like that. And the guy with the beer belly won both times that they sparred.
Yep.
So I was like...
It's interesting, right?
I was like, but you're still pretty, and he's still got a beer belly, so you win in other ways.
Yeah.
Please keep walking.
They were purple belts.
Please keep walking around in your shorts that you're wearing.
Higher level, but
yeah,
it was interesting. This fight may be a different story.
I'm pretty sure the other guy would have won in fist fight too.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he just more coordinated? What is he? I mean, what do you think? I wasn't paying attention to it.
So here's the thing. I think the big guy could probably land a harder punch. Yeah. I think the
other guy's a better fighter.
The other guy's faster because he's.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just more
agile,
I guess. Even though he's got a belly,
pliable, but that's not the word I was looking for. Yeah.
It's interesting because I wasn't able to watch. But one of the fun fucking things was we had a couple of kids from our team that also Riley and Cameron who competed.
She's not a kid, babe. She's in her 20s.
She's 20, whatever.
Yeah.
She's 45.
Yeah.
She's a kid. Right? Like, yeah, she'd be in college or whatever.
Right.
She's
like a freshman.
Yeah.
So here's another funny fact. So 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, I went to high school with her mom and her brother.
Okay, yeah.
Which was really kind of like, and then I felt really fucking old when I was like,
stop it.
That's your uncle.
You know what? But the cool thing was it was like we got to watch them compete and then the little kids.
Oh my gosh, they were so
cute.
So
if you've ever watched like little kids ski, any little kid doing something new,
like
skiing, snowboarding, skateboarding.
Not necessarily new, but doing something.
Like as a little kid.
As a youngster, as a toddler almost.
Martial arts are no different.
Yeah.
Like watching them go out
kicking
there
their little rustling
outfits.
around and
it's funny.
Coaches yelling at them, tell what to do, and they're just rolling around and
smiling and shit. Or they're super aggressive. They're just trying to
them are like
kill each other. Yeah. It was fun. Though.
Funny. It was cute.
It was fun. So if you have kids, definitely get them in. It's definitely a safe sport to get them into. Also, even if you're an adult, try it out. Something new. If you're afraid to try
the
something.
Wing place we went to after that I just happened
all about
to find.
The beer and wings and beer.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. Like I think we finally
place called Golden Feather.
I think so, something like that.
Feather. Thanks, Yvonne. I appreciate that. It was fun. Yeah, I mean, so
yeah.
Just wanted to kind of recap that.
Jessica said Riley did a BJ tournament when she was 5. Cutest thing ever. They're so cute.
It really is.
And then I also love because at certain ages, boys and girls fight each other.
Up to I think he said
12.
13.
Well, 12
yeah,
I think
up
is
till
12. And I really liked it when the girl won. Here's the other thing though that was
little
hard
boy
to tell.
yeah.
It was very hard to tell little boys from little girls.
Well, that little boy had like long hair.
braided.
Yeah.
Shaved, but then
Kinda
there was
half
another.
braided.
But then there was another kid that I was like, is that a little boy or a little girl? I can't tell. So it was really hard to tell.
Yeah.
Like they're 9 or 10. I'm like, are you a boy or are you a girl? Because you're finding a girl, but you could be a boy. But you have long hair, which doesn't make you a girl. But it's hard to tell because you're so young still that your features are still soft.
Yep.
It was crazy. It was weird.
The other thing was it is interesting to, you can tell when one of the kids loses
Oh, and it means something to them.
and they just can't. I mean, they try.
Can't keep their shit together, and they're like,
Yeah.
and then they just meh. And your coach said something to that effect too. He said, I'll always work with a kid that reacts after a loss because this is important to them.
Yeah.
Shit,
Instead of making fun of them and be like, oh, quit it, cry, baby.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're invested.
Yeah.
They tried.
Yes.
It sucks.
Because Riley, when we got there, she literally was just starting her
And
first
she
round.
was up.
And she was up, and then
Fucking 10 seconds
came
left.
back, like got 6 points on her or something. So they were at 9 and she was
10
at 3.
seconds.
And you could tell she was trying she was trying so hard. It was her first tournament.
Yep.
It was her first round of gi. She ended up getting second.
She got a legit second.
She got legit second. Because there was a
It was
first,
round
second, and
robin,
third. Did she do no gi too? She did no gi too, didn't she? Did she only do the one? No, she did twice. I think she got 2.
Did she?
silver.
I don't. Okay.
I think. I don't.
I was all in my own world.
You're in your own
Didn't have
world.
time for them kids.
Yeah. So Craig said, congratulations.
Saw that. So you can do that. You just being a heavyweight, man. Trust me, there were some big dudes there, man. For sure. It'd be good. It'd be good. All right, let's jump into the rest of this show.
Do it.
This one's funny. All right, so this one is just kind of a funny story. So I'm calling it Eyebrows
Why HEB eyebrows?
because I'll tell you in just a second.
Okay.
So it reminds me, I showed you, a lot of you guys are going to recognize this from like TikTok or Instagram or whatever, where this poor girl goes in and gets her eyebrows done.
She gets them threaded?
I showed you yesterday.
Yeah. No, you showed me Sunday.
Or Sunday or whatever. So I call it HEB Eyebrows
Because they do this at HEB.
because we've got the HEB that
and I'm
has, like,
fixing to go there.
the threading thing where they do the fucking little threads, I guess. And then she got her eyebrows tinted. You need to go out and check it out because it's funny as shit.
It's funny. So here's they offer to tint your eyebrows. Now the good news is it only lasts for like 3 or 4 days, so it will continue to get
That's
lighter.
like permanent marker though.
No, that will get lighter and lighter. It's a tint, so it's like an ink.
Like Indian or like the shit that they do.
No, they don't
henna?
tattoo you.
Like they do henna with?
Probably, maybe. But they have it in all different shades.
I'm telling you.
But her eyelashes, they're really far apart. I mean, her eyebrows are really far apart. So you see a lot of
Yeah, they started. It's like yeah, it's like comical.
But that's where they're
It makes
supposed
the
to
bridge
be.
of her nose look like fucking 1.5 inches wide. I mean, it's kind of wide, but whatever.
I'm going to get mine threaded here next week sometime.
They're gonna end up like that?
No, I've done it
I
before.
swear to
You've
God, I'll
seen,
put you on this show.
You've seen me afterwards before.
I don't know.
It is funny though, because like even when I got mine tinted, I was like, whoa, they're whoa brows. And my niece was like, no, they don't look bad. They look weird to you, but they look normal to everybody else. Not hers don't look normal.
Hers are a little aggressive.
Mine weren't that aggressive. Hey, can I have my Hershey Kiss?
Oh, yep. What color?
Let's go green and
Green.
red.
Oh, a twofer.
A twofer.
A couple of little nips tonight. A couple little chocolate nips, courtesy of Craig. Thank you, Craig. Thank you for those nips. Appreciate that. Yep. So anyway, I wanted to share this because it's funny as shit because it reminded me of Gorilla Glue Girl. Not nearly as bad as Gorilla Glue Girl.
She didn't do something stupid.
Yeah.
She didn't. Threading is
She
very
didn't.
natural. Is a very not natural, common
Issue?
occurrence.
Problem?
No, occurrence. Threading is better than waxing because it doesn't pull your skin.
Does
And
just rip the fucking hair out?
Hurts like a mother. It hurts so bad, but you know the saying, it hurts to be beautiful. So.
Jess said there's an actual science how those should be drawn on, and that ain't it, sis.
Mhm. It isn't.
Hey, if you're listening on iTunes or Spotify or any of those, I post all the images out onto our Instagram and our Facebook page at
Fucking
Bars Open.
mosquito.
Where the fuck did a mosquito come
I
from?
don't know, but I just killed it before it bit me.
Goddamn mosquitoes.
I wonder if she tipped them, like if she saw her,
Oh,
because they're sitting in a
okay.
mirror. You're sitting in the mirror and you're like, what?
so I
in the
remember one
good
time when I
gravy?
had hair, like when I was like 23.
A really long time ago.
I just moved to
really long time
Scottsdale,
ago.
Arizona, and I needed a haircut, right? And I had like an actual hair. And I was like, I wanted basically like it just faded up, nice and tight, a little bit shorter on the top, right? My dad was a barber for years, so I'd always go to him. I never had to get a fucking pay for a haircut my entire life, right? Go there, and I don't know how this lady did it. Okay, you know the current Elon Musk picture?
No.
Where he did this, like, lifted your hair up and shaved it
Yeah.
all up.
Yeah. And then left the top long.
That's basically how she did me.
That was really cool back in the day. Apparently it's back.
No, it wasn't. No.
What did you tell her you wanted?
I basically, I must have passed out or blacked out the whole time because I was like, what the fuck? I literally went to Walgreens and bought clippers and shaved my head.
Did
Before
you tip
work.
her?
No, didn't tip her.
Did you say anything to her?
I was mortified. I was like, what in the actual fuck just happened to my head? And it was all the way down to the skin too. Like
That's weird.
I do, like, I need a haircut now. But like I normally do. It was fucking terrible, dude. I'm telling you. It can happen. It's terrible.
But that's why I was like, I
Maybe
wonder if
that's
you
what
tipped
happened
her.
to Elon Musk. They just fucked his haircut up and he's like, I'm worth $500 billion at this point.
He probably asked. I mean, that's kind of in style right now where they have it shaved really. Well, is he
No.
bald?
It's skin. It's
All
down
right,
to
I
the
gotta-
skin. Okay, go out and Google Elon Musk haircut. Real quick.
How do you spell his first name?
E-L-O-N.
right?
Yeah. Say Elon haircut. You'll see. I'm going to share it real quick. The way everybody knows. Don't get your brows tatted ever. I was in derm for 12 years. The ink can fuck your skin up bad to the point where you have
So he's
had to have
always okay.
patience
So
that
let's
would
throw
remove
a
the
couple.
eyebrow. Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Sarah said, don't get your eyebrows tatted ever. I was in
She's talking
derm for 12 years. The ink can fuck your skin up bad to the point that we had a patient that we had to remove the eyebrow skin because it fucked her skin up so
Jeez
much.
Louise.
Oof.
Okay, so I'm gonna show different cups.
It was a skin fade, but it was like way tighter. I mean, it was just all the way. There was no.
So is this his cut now?
Let me see. Yeah,
But he's always kind of had. I think they just went to. He looks like
I think they fucked it up.
yeah, because this is what he normally has.
No, that's not what he normally has.
Well, no, it's
It's normally a haircut. It's normally just faded together, like blended together. It's blended, not faded, but blended.
like
Right.
this.
That's grown out. That's like 3-day growth.
I think this is probably older though.
I'm just saying. See that one on the bottom left with the crazy lady?
This one?
Yeah.
That's old.
I know. That's a normal haircut. That's what that lady did to me at 22 years old.
This one.
Yeah. When this is pre-Elon, because I think Elon's younger than me.
Surprised he didn't cut it off. Maybe he wanted it like that then.
Maybe. That's the Kim Jong-un cut. That's what Julia says.
It's the guy from it's this.
Yeah. From the Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
He needs that plastic thing on his head, which I don't know why he always had that plastic thing.
Because it was futuristic.
There's that.
Yeah.
Not Mila Kunis. Mila Jovovich.
And he
Back in the day.
looks horrible in this movie, but in Dracula, beautiful. He did a very good Dracula. The only time I've ever thought he was hot, but in Dracula, he did a great Dracula.
It's all right. I don't have any hair anymore, Javon, so it's all good.
Maybe that was the beginning of the end
Maybe
because you shaved it,
that could have been it.
and then the hair was
Wasn't
like,
just genetics. Nope,
not
my
gonna grow
grandfather was bald just like I am.
your mom's dad.
Yep.
Wait, yeah, no, Roy, he had hair. I thought
No, he was like
your dad's dad had hair.
my dad's dad had some hair, but then again, my dad My dad's got some thin ass hair.
He does?
Yeah.
Never pay attention to your dad's hair. I never pay attention to your dad's hair.
Dad's had some poor hair choices in his life.
We all can say that. We've all had poor hair choices in our life. I had a rat tail in 7th grade or 8th grade. Come on.
That's not that bad because that was 1983, 4,
No, 2.
82.
Ish.
Yeah. See, exact. That was when it was. That was when you're supposed to have a rat tail. You know what I mean? So you can't really.
Maybe.
That's not bad. That's just current times. I'm just saying.
And then I got a Dorothy Hamill haircut one time, and everybody thought I was a little boy, so I always had to wear earrings. I cried often with that haircut.
Your mom got you that haircut.
My mom let me get that haircut, and then she never allowed me to cut my hair short again until I was a teenager.
Okay. I see what you like the bob. Oh, like the actual just short. The gymnast Dorothy. Okay.
Yeah, the
I got
skater.
confused.
The
Yeah.
skater. Yeah.
Fuck that all up.
My mom was like, "No, we're not cutting your hair anymore."
Elon's plugs. Yeah, Elon was a bald guy.
Really?
Yeah, when he created PayPal, he was bald. He was like,
He made a lot of money and got his hair back.
goddamn right.
I wonder if he gets mad when they shave it like that then, because what if it doesn't come back?
Maybe he's trying to accentuate the top.
Maybe.
He's like, fuck that. Look at
I
this.
paid
now,
for this shit. I'm
bitches."
gonna put the spotlight on that bad
Right?
boy.
Just telling you. All right, so cookies and wine, Castro. Cookies and wine.
So, and I mentioned to you the other day, I thought it was kind of funny that this came up because I'm going through a hard wine phase right now, like
You're drinking a lot of wine.
drinking a lot of
It's
wine.
winter. It's all right. It's red.
It's delicious.
Because you have a lot of red wine.
I have all red wine. I
Yeah.
don't drink white wine. It gives me heartburn.
You don't normally drink red wine during the summer month anyway. So
Now that I know like a lot of it can be chilled, I could because a lot of them say to
Yeah.
serve at 68 degrees now, and I'm like, I don't know what temperature that is, but it's going in my fridge. So Oreo and Barefoot did a collaboration.
oh, like an actual Oreo cookie wine.
Oreo Thins red blend. Let me tell you a little bit about it. So everyone knows that red wine pairs well with chocolate. I mean, that's like one of the stable things I
But
look
Oreo
for.
cookies.
The Oreo Thin and America's Most Loved Wine, Barefoot Wine, are collaborating to take this classic combination to a whole new delicious level.
Okay.
Oreo Thin cookies have always been the perfect Oreo for adults, so we're excited to showcase now grown up pairing. So it's more like a pairing than actually Oreo cookies in the wine,
All right.
but they've made it so that it pairs specifically with
To
Oreo
an
Thin.
Oreo.
Yeah.
Julia asked real quick, have you ever had mulled wine? I don't think so. Mulled?
That's the
Is that
the German Christmas wine, I think, and some people serve it
is
hot.
that what I think is that what
Yeah, we have a bottle of it
yeah, I think we do
from when we moved from Phoenix, so it's 3 years old now. It's probably not even good anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know. So this is the very first inspired cookie
It's
wine.
wine. It's wine. It's wine.
So this
meant
is a
to be
wine
paired with
Oreo cookies. Let's see. It tells you a little bit.
Fuck, I mean, you think chocolate or
So-
milk, but
Well, and they do talk about that in here. It says the very first cookie inspired wine is intended to pair perfectly with Oreo Thins, thanks to the 13% ABV blends of aromas of chocolate and tasting notes that include more chocolate, cookies, and cream and oak, along with natural flavors of blackberry, dark cherry. Susan's our sommelier, isn't she?
Yep.
I wonder what she thinks about this. I immediately went because it is a limited.
barefoot.
Yeah, it's a limited. Like they've made just so many bottles, and you could go to barefootwine.com/Oreo Thins and get 2 bottles for $25. They're sold out.
Ah, fuck.
It just came out on December 9th.
It's a week ago. At this
It's
point.
already sold out.
I bet you they do
So
a
here-
second batch.
Here's a picture of
We're
what it
gonna
looks
look
like.
at what it looks like. Shit's probably on like fucking Craigslist for like $40 a
Yeah,
bottle.
I'm
or
sure.
something stupid. I'd try it, but then again, I mean, you could just try.
That's the whole reason. I was gonna go buy some.
But I was gonna say, find the tasting notes on that.
I was gonna buy
Right.
some, and this is what I came across when I went to go buy.
But find the tasting notes on
Sold
what
out.
it's like what the flavor profile is, and find a bottle of wine that's similar. If it's like cherry
or just wait and see if they make another.
excuse me, or fruit forward or certain things like
Yeah,
that.
or just wait and see if they make another. But yeah, it said sold out when I went
Yep.
to it. I was like, damn it, Jim. Yeah, and it's not bad. 2 bottles for $25. I mean,
$12 a bottle.
Barefoot isn't like an
So-
exquisite wine,
No,
but it's decent.
Barefoot's
It's
an
decent.
$8.99.
Yeah,
a
it's
bottle of
decent for
wine.
$10. You know, I mean, hey man, I've drinking $2 Chuck before, so.
Oh yeah, I've literally bought you wine at
The-
7-Eleven.
And it was good wine too,
$3.
which is kind of crazy.
So
Cost
fuck
a
it.
few bucks, yeah.
No, $3.
$2, yeah.
Like when you're on the way home, you're like, "Fuck, we aren't going to the liquor store. We aren't going to the grocery store. Stop at the convenience
Stop
store.
and get me
That's
something here.
Phoenix. Can't do that in a lot of places.
Not here.
No.
Can you get it at the HEB corner store though? I think you can.
Yeah, you can get. Yeah.
I've seen wine there. Yeah. So that corner store
wine.
you
just can't
can.
get booze here.
Liquor, no.
Can't get liquor.
Because you can get wine at grocery stores. So yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
can get. I just don't know that I see a line of wine at. Not that I go in that many convenience stores.
Yeah.
Should check on the 2 in Helotes and see if they carry wine, and what they carry. I mean, it's 13% alcohol in this bottle. I mean,
don't
it'll
think I'm
get you
hitting that
nice and
Arco up for
tipsy.
wine.
Harder times have happened.
Like they barely have like your Cokes.
Oh, the little one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't probably have wine. If they did, it's going to be the little baby bottles. Those are horrible.
Those Behringers or something like that.
Those are
Those
so
little
bad.
mini
You
ones that
like
have been
get to
there
the
for
bottom,
a
it's
year.
just all. You take a sip and you're like, "What is on my tongue?"
Because it's been fermented. It's actually fucking
Yes.
vinegar at that point.
No, it's not vinegar, but it's like chunky.
Ugh. Ugh.
It's not chunky.
Yeah.
Just has a lot of particles in it.
There's no reason for wine. There's no reason for wine to be particly, especially when it doesn't have a cork in it. It's cap. Like what the fuck is in there?
Winter version of sangria. Oh, is that the
What's that?
crockpot wine that Gigi's talking about?
White version of sangria.
Winter
Or
version.
winter. I said it. Thought I said that was like a winter.
So I'm assuming
version.
she's talking about the. And I've only had mull wine once. I probably should try it again. It's kind of spicy though, I think.
I don't know. We'll have to try it out.
I'm really weird with spices. I'm not a spice girl when it comes to a lot of shit.
Tell me what you want. No, wait a minute.
What you really, really
Just kidding.
want.
Sorry. Hey, finger licking good.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know this.
Good,
You
y'all.
said you already knew this, but
The reason I knew this is Ian across the road
Mm-hmm.
got one of these for his fireplace last year.
I would like to get one. Just to, I don't know though. Your whole house smells like fried chicken.
Check it out.
So KFC has a finger licking
Okay.
good 11 herbs and spices fire log that they sell every year at this time.
And it makes your house smell like fried
Fried
chicken.
chicken, like KFC fried chicken. But they've gone even a step further now. And they're giving so this is I guess this is their third or fourth year that they're doing this
Okay.
because it's done so well. It's $15.88 a log. And you
Just
can
a
get it
shit
at
ton.
Walmart. You can get it at Walmart. It is kind of a lot because how much are the regular like
Like $3.
no the
Duraflames.
the Duraflames are
Yeah,
$3?
$3-4. Yeah.
I thought they were more than that.
Yeah, yeah.
But so they're also let me see where it starts to talk about this. So they're also giving away, so along with this, you can go to their app and you can try to win a fire log cabin, a KFC fire log cabin for so many nights, not to win, but you can get
Oh,
it
I'm like,
for
holy shit.
how many nights is it? It's for 8 friends. Cabin includes 4 bedrooms, multi-open living areas, a theater room, a built-in bar, kitchen
That's
and
dope.
dining area, outdoor kitchen, pool and hot tub, all decorated in their fried chicken theme. Or fried chicken
That'd be
finest.
fun.
You get a fried chicken or KFC gourmet meal.
Which is it's all the fixins.
Well, it says
which I'm not
KFC head chef Chris
above.
Scott prepares a private dinner, turning KFC world famous fried chicken and sides into gourmet 5-course meal.
Dude, I'm the
You love
easiest
fried
person
chicken.
to
Let's see. He says
fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy.
guests will enjoy
Come on.
finger licking good charcuterie, the OG original recipe chicken roulade. I don't know what that is. Roulade?
Roulade,
I don't know what it is.
Tell me. I
And
don't know
sweet
what
southern and sticky toffee pudding. Oh, I would eat the shit out of that to cap off the evening. Let me see
and
how
just
many
a keg of
nights.
Coors Light, and I'm fucking
You're in heaven?
home, sweet home.
Let's see. Does it tell me how many nights?
It's probably a couple nights, I bet.
I want to say it's truly once in a lifetime KFC theme
That's cool.
vacation giveaway includes 3 days, 2 nights.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
You
7,000
can
square
kill a
feet.
keg in 2 nights.
Do they have a picture of it on here? Let me see. Hold on.
It's getting hammered with the fucking Colonel. That'd be rad.
You can get it. You can, I guess, you can submit to win it on their app.
Others like you don't have to buy anything or whatever.
Mm-mm.
It's cool shit.
Yeah, I thought it was funny because it started off with just me being interested in the log.
And then you're
And then
like,
you can win.
let's go camping or go to the cabin.
Let's go to the cabin. And I think you can put your name in through the end of
See,
December.
that's like rich people shit, like ultra rich people
Deadline to
shit,
enter is December
where
31st.
You're so rich that you're like, I'm getting a KFC chef. Like, that would be awesome. Like, I own a cabin. What do you want to have for dinner? I want to have KFC people come and make me KFC food. That'd be awesome.
Yes. I'm sorry. Lloyd called me a Barbie girl, and I don't understand
You're
why.
a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world.
Oh, the song.
Yeah.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
This one I sent to you. This is the Krampus
Oh.
story.
Funny.
All right. So,
I read through this article, and I was like, huh.
do we know the story of Krampus?
I think it's is it Krampus? Yeah, it is
Krampus.
Krampus. I know that there's a movie on Sci-Fi.
Which one did I send you?
Christmas
Did I
Myths.
Okay, there we go.
Santa's evil twin.
The Krampus, Santa's evil twin. So this is a good one because Krampus is a creepy motherfucker. I'm just going to show you one picture to kick this
what did
off,
you
and
send
then I'm going to have you show it here in just a second.
Oh my God, why did you send it to me?
So, literally, December 5th
It's Krampus Day.
is Krampus Day,
Mm-hmm.
right? And this is just to kick this one off.
And a lot of it happens in Europe. Most of this happens in Europe. This
Yeah.
is a big
It's in
European.
Austria.
Well, Germany too.
Is it Germany?
Because it happens in a few different places. Because if you remember, I can't remember if it was on Ghost Adventures or where we saw it, but they have the festival and people dress up,
Mhm.
and you have to, in order to be on the Krampus
You have to like be hardcore.
board or something, like part of the whole Krampus board, you have to get at least 10 people to scream.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Mhm.
Where did we watch that? I've got like a hair.
Only thing I can think of is
Is it a
Ghost
History
Adventures,
or Discovery Channel or
something,
shit like
or
that?
no, it might have been Josh Gates.
Josh Gates. Okay, yeah, one of those.
Mm.
So
Apparently, chocolate makes me cough.
sorry, we're both coughing. So every year in December, children in Austria. So I'm going to give you a little background on this one, and then we'll go through the other story. So children in Austria get ready for Saint Nicholas to visit them. If they've been good, he'll reward them with presents and treats. If they've been bad, they'll get a lot more than coal. They'll have to face Krampus.
Because Saint Nick used to come on the 6th, right? And Krampus, I think I saw that on here.
Was that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who is Krampus? You asked, the half man, half goat who comes around every year to chase naughty children and maybe even drag them into hell. That's how you fucking do it. That's how you keep your kids
In line.
in line.
So
Right.
he's still celebrated in Germany, Austria, Croatia, Hungary, Northern Italy, and Slovenia.
Yep.
Where the fuck is Slovenia?
It's over there, same place.
In
Yeah, somewhere.
Transylvania?
Yep. It's near Transylvania, yeah. European version of St. Nicholas have long been had a scarier counterparts like Belschnickel and Necht Reprecht.
Bless you.
Who dole out punishment. Krampus is one such character who comes from folklore in Austria's Alpine region. So
they carry things like they carry birch sticks to swat the kids with. They carry a bunch of different stuff that's supposed to be. I tried to look up one of the words and they couldn't even make their mind up on the definition of what that word meant. But I will tell you, in Austria though, I did read, like when I was doing this, I did a little like clicking on links, and
got the Ross.
and in Austria lately, those celebrations have gotten a little out of hand with the Krampus getting a
said?
little too aggressive. Somebody ended up like the Krampus broke somebody's nose.
shit.
Another kid, like a little boy, ended up with a gash on his thigh. So they're getting a little carried away in Austria. I mean, they think they're using it just for a good time to get drunk and be obnoxious.
that's really, it makes sense.
I mean, really,
You always
your
take
face is
everything-
in a mask. What do you? I mean,
Right.
Unless they catch you and tackle you, they're never going to know who you are. Unless somebody narcs on you.
All right. So you got that story pulled up?
So it says Krampus is a big black demon. He's hairy, has the horns of a goat and the hooves to go with it. He has fangs and a long pointed mouth and carries some chains around, which could be a Christian illusion. I don't know what that means, to deal with the devil. But Krampus also carries pagan elements, the rootin, birch branches used to swat naughty children around. In some version, he also carries a bag to take the naughty children away. How do I make it fit?
That's fine. I mean, that's just creepy as shit. And you got to think back, like these pictures are from the early 90s on Christmas. These are the fucking Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
The Krampus.
So they have a couple different. Let's see. Here's this dude is wicked scary.
Fred, and the crazier their masks.
The scarier. That like if I saw this guy in a dark alley, I'd run the other way. I wouldn't even take the time to shoot. I'd still grab my pistol, but I'd start running. And then there's one more photo here. Yeah.
Yeah, and that one's just like that's from the 1890s. So that's a little bit of
The Pope's all in there. Krampus.
He is. Oh yes, tomorrow is Pinecone Day.
What's that? Okay. Oh, here's another picture. God, this one's scary.
So if you don't know who that is, definitely.
Is it back on for you yet? There you go. He's ooh.
That is quality, though. Right? Yeah, Jess, you definitely do this. And then, like, what was the type of wood?
Riley's bedtime story. Yeah. Poor kid. At December 6th. So December 5th, I think, was when Krampus came. If you were bad, and December 6th
Still
is
unplugged.
when
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
when Saint Nick's day was.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I was gonna say, Jess, make sure you leave a couple birch sticks lying around. Yeah. I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, did you? Oh, you hadn't turned yourself back on, huh?
Yeah, I had a coughing fit. Still getting over it. I'm on some sort of fucking steroid now.
Making you huge.
My muscles are gigantic.
Shut up. They were already gigantic.
Getting taller.
Are you
too.
hungry? Because supposedly the steroids make you really hungry.
No.
That's what my friend told me, but maybe that was just
No,
her
I don't
excuse.
think so.
Maybe that was just her excuse to be able to eat whatever she wanted while she was on steroids.
No, because you have to eat with them. Like, but it's 5 days. It's like, how much fucking extra food do you really need to eat?
Depends on the person.
The pill's this big. It's like fucking tiny. So whatever.
First day you had to take what, like 6?
Yeah. Today's 5. And it teeters down. It's all good though.
Today's 5. Yesterday was 5. Today's 4. No, you started taking them yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I thought you started taking them Monday, but you
What
got
are we
them
talking
Monday.
about? What are we talking about here?
What are we
Hey,
talking
real
about?
quick, go out if you haven't already. Go out
Done.
to Modern Mountaineer. Pick up a couple shirts, a couple Bars Open shirts. Also, he's got other shirts out there too. But check out Bars Open with Beth and Greg shirts out on modernmountaineer.com. They're awesome. We got men's and women's shirts out there. So super soft, $25, something like that.
Something like that?
Support a couple companies, support us, support them, support Bill.
Yep.
Schofield. While you're at it, tune in into his podcast at Nooner Nation.
On Thursday nights.
Thursday nights,
Central Standard
8
Time.
o'clock. Absolutely. So what do we got next? Oh, this one's interesting. So this one,
Oh.
all right. So this is a buck. Buck breaks into a school. And this is funny as shit because I was like, wait a minute. Is that what I think it says? I'm like, yep, that's what I think it says. Reindeer burglar wanted by New Hampshire police. There's been a lot of weird New Hampshire shit lately. Police believe that a buck is part of an organized crime group breaking into buildings in New Hampshire. Police have released a sketch of an antlered suspect wanted in connection with a burglary in New Hampshire school. The Reindeer burglars, the Barnstead Police Department wrote. You know where Barnstead is?
Why don't I know that name?
It's where my brother lives.
Okay, that's what it was. I was like,
My
we've
brother
been
lives
there.
in this little strip of town that's
If you blink, you miss it.
it doesn't even have a fucking light in
Nope. You blink, you literally miss it.
it.
How
It's
many
got a
times
convenience
he's
store.
lived there for a few years, and every time we go, we still pass
I drive by his house.
And we're like, fuck,
every
we
single
gotta
time,
turn around.
and I have to turn around and come back. Yeah, so it was interesting. I was like, holy shit, right? So it's kind of cute.
Did you send the story to Joe?
I have not yet, because I just saw it right before we came up.
Okay.
The Barnstead police wrote on Sunday on Facebook that in a slight flight of fancy on a local hoofed ruminant, it literally broke a broken antler off.
Oh, ow.
Getting
Doesn't
into
that hurt
school.
them?
No. They shed their antlers.
I thought they
anyway.
bled.
No, they shed their antlers. Police said they responded to the report of a broken window at the school and were surprised to discover a 10-point buck inside. Pretty good size.
Holy, that's a big old baby.
And they're a lot bigger than here in Texas.
Because it's cold up there. They have to put
They
more fat on
feed
them.
It's just lots of woods, like big woods, right? You know, you've been there.
Yep.
So they called for backup. But anyway, I thought it was kind of funny. It was just a small time story, but made the national news, made all over the thing. So you gotta put out gifts. Put the pine cones out. What are you putting out for Jimmy Tree Legs tonight? So anyway, I just wanted to share that kind of a fun one. Barnstead, New Hampshire. If you look it up on the map, it's near Lake Winnipesaukee, up in the Lakes region of New Hampshire. What are you looking for? You're looking for your story?
Yeah, because it must have closed at some point.
Hey, by the way, we haven't done a fucking cheers yet. Cheers, everybody.
What?
We are 10 days away from Christmas. I hope y'all are
Cheers.
getting your Christmas shit bought, ordered, paid for. Hookers and blow are on their way. All the stuff you need.
All right,
That's
hold
kind of
on.
what I'm thinking.
What? Hookers and blow?
I'm just going to get you like, what is our limit this year? $100?
Yes.
$100 in hookers and blow?
Won't get me very much of either.
Well, you can make it stretch. Which would you prefer, more hookers or more blow?
That's a tough question. Blow.
Blow. Yeah. Let's go with that. I can just crush up some Mucinex.
Yeah,
about
there you
the
go.
same point at this point. It gives us the same jitters, I think.
You mean the same jitters as the Mucinex and cough medicine and Dayquil that you've been popping that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so jittery.
Absolutely. Cheers, guys.
Hold on. Okay.
That's trying to
hold on.
find
There we
the
go.
top 2021 Google searches. We did the
Google
2020
reveals
searches
top
last
search
year,
of
too. It's going
2021.
to be
Eyelashes are sticking together.
vaccine mandate or some bullshit like that. Right? Or
So
something to do
Google's
with that.
yearly reports of top trending searches reveals the most popular keys and topics
Snow
across
in there. That's right.
different categories. What?
It's snowing up where Jess is.
Oh, fun.
It's wintertime. That's a good Christmas.
Where does she live?
Northern California. Yeah.
Okay.
Beth just went. She had a brain fart there for a
Yeah, I
second.
was like, wait, what?
It took her a second to think.
Data on the top trending searches is published every year.
Yep.
Which is interesting on its own, but you may find yourself asking, what can I do with this information? Anyway, so the top 10 overall trending searches were NBA,
NBA, like the basketball. Why?
DMX. He died.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Gabby Petito,
Okay. Yeah, that was a huge story this year.
Kyle Rittenhouse,
Okay. Yep. Absolutely.
Brian Laundrie,
Right in line with Gabby Petito. Yep.
Mega
Oh, the
Millions,
nose candy. There you go. Okay. What?
Mega Millions,
Mega Millions. What was that?
the lottery.
I know, but what? I don't remember. Was there a big story
Maybe
about
they
it?
were trying to get the
Was
numbers.
that
or
like
something.
$700 million, something like that?
There's several, I think, but AMC stock,
Oh, AMC and Doge and all that shit.
stimulus check.
Yeah, I would never have Googled that.
Well, because we're not eligible, so that's why you would never have Googled that. Georgia Senate race,
Okay.
Squid Game.
Yep.
Those were the top 10, which I think is kind of funny.
Those are a lot of big stories this year. I mean, really. So just referring to this snowflake, she said nose candy.
Oh.
Sorry, I just.
That's why I was like, wait, what? She lives in California.
It is snowing there, though. Like, literally. She posted a video of it snowing. Same.
Now, another big one was how-to searches.
Okay.
So how to help others, how to help Afghanistan refugees.
Because that was obviously fucking huge.
How to help Texas. Why do we need help?
Because of February.
Oh,
when
the
we
February.
froze to death and
Thank
everybody
you. I was
fucking
like,
died.
what's wrong with us? How to help India COVID.
Because that
How to
was a
help
big
toddlers with cough. How to help foster kids.
thing. Okay.
And then the next was how to be eligible for the stimulus check. more attractive.
How to be more attractive,
Yep.
huh?
How to be happy alone, which I could see kind of big with the pandemic.
We've already gotten over that part in
How to be
2020.
a baddie.
What's that mean? Like a
badass.
Like a badass.
Yeah. How to be a good boyfriend. I
Go
mean,
do
if
some
you have to Google
jujitsu.
that,
How to be a good boyfriend, huh?
yeah. How to be.
That's a
That was number 5.
okay. So that right there tells me that there's a major issue with like single parents, like boys being
boyfriend?
how to be a good boyfriend
Why does that have to do with single parents?
because boys aren't being raised by their fathers anymore. God damn it!
I actually feel like a mom teaches their son how to be a good boyfriend.
No,
Yeah.
they teach you how to be a mama's boy.
No. I disagree.
Yeah,
But
no.
we'll agree to disagree on that one.
Good.
Next one is how to style. Some of these were funny. Straight leg jeans. Why do you have to learn how to style straight leg jeans? Just put
are
them
those
on.
what do you call them? The
The wider boot cut? I think those would be called boot cut jeans
well, I
and
was
not
thinking-
straight leg
well,
jeans.
What I was thinking is like if you have to style a wider. Remember what was that called when you used to fold them and then roll them up back in the day?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
What was
about.
that
I know
called?
What it was called.
Fuck, I can't remember.
Here's a crazy one. How to style a wolf haircut. I don't even know what that is. Should I Google
Is
it?
that the Elon?
I don't know.
Maybe he's got the wolf haircut. Maybe Elon got the wolf haircut.
What is a wolf haircut is what I'm going to put in there. What is a wolf haircut? Oh, no, it's for girls.
What is it?
Ugly.
Let's see it.
It's not ugly. It's not. I don't like it.
You need to blow a picture up.
I'm going to. Hold on.
A wolf haircut.
A wolf
Oh, so
haircut.
it's like a dude's mullet.
Yeah, there was one with
Just pick one.
I mean, it's just kind of just having it a
Pick one and
mane,
blow it up.
basically. I know. I was trying to find the one with like this one isn't bad. This one's kind of pretty.
I'm not looking for pretty. I'm looking for the wolf.
I'll give you one. The Miley Cyrus, the one that I just saw. a
Oh,
minute ago.
that's right. The Miley Cyrus one. I remember seeing that. Was that the same one as what's her fuck? The
This
girl
one.
that OD'd?
This is not. I'm like, really? What year is it?
I'm not judging, but I'm kind of judging. Anyway,
That's a wolf haircut. Okay. How to style a wolf haircut. Style a corset. I mean, you don't. I guess you could style a corset, but you really just squeeze the shit out of yourself. How to style rings. How to style a sweater vest. In 2021. And then I go further. They talk about recipe searches and this or that searches, which I do a lot of that.
recipe searches.
No, this or that searches.
Oh.
So like example, affect or effect. When to use it.
Oh, okay.
When to use I or me. Allergies or COVID. Bones or no bones. I'm thinking they're talking about wings with that. Boogie or bogie. I don't know what that is. These are some of these I'm like,
Bougie.
oh, bougie.
Bougie,
Well, what's
yeah.
is it how do you, because I guess BOUGIE versus
Boogie or
BOUGEE?
bougie? Oh, it's just the spelling. How to
yeah.
spell bougie.
I don't know. Pfizer or Moderna was another one. So it was just fun to kind of read at that stuff.
Gigi said, "Where's the reference to dicks and porn?" Exactly.
Let's see what else were top searches. Anyway, there was a bunch. It was fun. I just like looking at that shit because some of them I do, and others I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Why I would never have Googled that
That's
in
how
a
I
million
am.
years.
Yeah. Nor do I have time.
Well, I have time, but
No, I just don't know. That's where it
I
tells
don't
you,
know what
like-
I don't know.
Yeah. So there was a story I was debating on doing, and it was like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like words, like 2021 words or something like that, like the newest words or something like that.
Right.
And you normally do those kinds of stories and stuff like. Maybe we can find it for next time.
Right.
But I was like, yeah, I've never heard of that, and it was like, literally words that like kids are using now to say shit's like outdated or
Yeah.
whatever. So it's
I started using Boo like 6 months too late.
boo.
Boo. What's up, Boo? Boo?
Oh, boo. That's been
Boo.
around for years.
I know. I started using it like 6 months too late.
You can't use that 6 months too late
Yeah,
when it's
people
been
weren't
around for
using
like
it.
5
People
years.
weren't using it anymore.
Oh, you tried to bring it back.
No, people were using it. There was a phase where people were using it a lot, like on social media and stuff.
Oh.
And I tried to do it, and then I was like, I think I did it too late. Like
Yeah,
everything else.
Oh, you caught yourself. You're
yeah,
like,
I was like, all right. I just showed my age.
Don't do that.
Shut
Can
up.
you do me a favor? Can you search
Not anymore.
for It's going to be stand-up airplane seat because I thought I saved the image and I didn't. So this one is kind of interesting. This one is the most. I just need you to bring it up so I can. It's going to be like a CNN article or something like that.
Okay, hold on.
And it'll be like a seat stacked on top
What
of
it might be like to travel on a stand-up airplane? I think that's what it is.
It's not necessarily. Yeah, it's stand-up airplane seats. Yeah.
They have pictures. Let me see if this one has pictures. Hold on.
It's like there's a CNN travel article.
Yeah.
Got it? All right. Let me know when you have the picture.
I'm trying to see. I don't get the gist of it.
Just pull the picture up and I'll explain it.
All right, it's up. I got several.
Nope. Just scroll down. Scroll to where. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Nope. Different article. Find a different article.
You said CNN travel.
There's one from December 15th, 2021. All right. So anyway, the stand-up airplane seat, an overhead locker that's converted into a bed and double-decker airplane cabin. These are some of the most eye-catching. So basically, the design is, we really need you to get this, honey.
I'm trying.
It's basically where you have like a bottom row, and then you have a set of stairs that goes up next to, in between each row, and then you have basically somebody sitting above you that you can lay down on it, right? So did you type in the same thing?
Listen, your error is not my fault. I'm trying to find it.
I need a better producer. I need a producer.
Your error is my problem?
Come on.
Babe, I'm calling up shit. I don't.
Here, how about I just do this?
Yeah, how about you do it on your damn phone?
I can't because your shit's connected. Why don't I just share the story to you?
Or just send me, yeah.
I'll just do it this way.
How about them apples? Ungrateful brat.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally ungrateful. Absolutely, this is me being ungrateful.
Hot.
Why are you hot? Air conditioning's on.
No,
come on.
AC's not on.
It'll come through. All right. So while you're pulling that up, I'll go ahead and do a couple of sponsors. How about that?
That sounds fantastic.
And Teasmo, Relaxed Standard Brand. Go out and check them out.
Did you email it to me?
I just did. I trimmed my beard this week.
I like it.
I was like, I had some wings coming off his shit, and I was like, what the fuck is going on
You
here?
kept doing weird stuff with it, like making yourself look like a gnome.
I was doing it on purpose.
I know.
Like, how long?
But you were doing that all the time.
I could literally take my chin hair and put it in my mouth.
Ew, that's like, disgusting.
At
by the
that
way.
point, you're like, all right, you got to stop fucking around with this, right? So I trimmed it all off. I went and bought a new clipper, in fact, because I was like, the clipper I had couldn't really do it. But nonetheless, awesome. Feels great. Been using the beard oil from Relaxed Standard Brand, and I haven't had to use the beard clay because I don't have to shape it as much right now. So did you figure it out? Mm-hmm. So go out, check them out. You can use the discount code BAR is open for 20% off of their entire website. They've also got hats and shirts, and they're doing other stuff with like Drinking Bros. They're doing some other stuff there. It's kind of crossing over. Dan's on his likeness is on a couple of shirts.
Oh, really?
That's kind of cool.
That's funny.
Yeah. So they are a veteran-owned company, which I think is very important. Support veteran-owned companies, especially. So they've extended the deal through the end of the year, basically.
Nice.
So we'll check them out over there. Next up, we've got My Family Seasoning. Nope, that's definitely not My Family Seasoning. That's my last feel good. My Family Seasoning, these guys are working their asses off right now. So I was talking to Brian. He's like, we're just bagging
busy.
busy. But you can still get, if you need seasoning, if you need anything for any sort of meat, finally got the deer.
Yes.
Finally got the deer that I shot like a month and a half ago.
No.
Yeah?
Beginning of season, I thought it was the end of November.
I don't remember. It was like maybe a month ago, something like that. It's been several weeks. Got that. Going to use the wild game seasoning on it. But their hamburger, poultry, they've got all sorts of stuff. If you use the discount code Good Gravy, you'll get 20% off. You can buy a small pack. They've got a smaller pack than this, and they go a long way.
Yes,
so
they do.
check it out. They've got gift bags, gift bags, baskets, all sorts of stuff. So Go out, check them out. And again, they are a smaller business. So you can check
American
them
owned
out.
small business.
Absolutely. So check them out as well. All right, we get that. Did you get that pulled up for me?
I got what you sent me.
Okay, so scroll down just a little bit further. That gives you an idea of what it looks like. But scroll down. Yeah, there you go. I guess that's the one.
I mean, I don't know that I would mind that. It looks like it gives you a lot of leg room.
Is that ADA compliant?
What do you mean?
How do you get a handicapped person up there?
You put them on the bottom level?
I don't think that's wheelchair accessible.
There's not a wheelchair accessible spot in an airplane. They just get
Front row.
well. I'm
Maybe
sure
they
there's
got
a.
a different front row.
I'm sure there's a front row, babe.
Anyway, that was what came to mind. So these are the new cabin designs they're coming up with.
What is this shit?
Like a loft.
Like a train, almost like a train.
Yeah,
car?
it's like a loft area.
I wonder how much those would be.
I don't know. But
And is that a soft bed or a floor?
I don't know, but you got a seatbelt on. What happens?
No, you don't.
See the little strappy thing across their waist?
The white thing?
That's a strappy thing.
I thought it was a t-shirt.
Strap on. They put the strap on. You don't have to fall off.
What's this shit?
I don't know which one that is. I think that's the crash test.
Is that
No, that
some-
is actually the sit-up. That's a stand-up one. Those ones are stand-up where you have that thing. It's like a ride, and that thing rides between your legs.
Oh, ooh,
There's
that
no-
would be horrible for a long plane ride.
No, I think they're puddle jumper flights. So you
Okay,
just
that
pack
maybe,
people in.
but God, that would.
But think about that.
And then you go into
might
any
suck.
turbulence. You're
Right.
especially for dudes, dude.
Mhm. There's no mini skirts.
They're starting to do like a lot of this stuff you see in trains already.
Well, they probably could have done that a long time ago. Right.
Yeah, and I don't think
For
they'll do that right
commuter
now.
flights.
I don't think they'll do that right now because of COVID.
Yeah. So anyway, if you can't, obviously you can't see these, but these are basically
What's
different
this one?
configurations of airline seats.
It's
If you aren't seeing it
padded
on the YouTube,
wings.
but it's like they've got them facing each other. They've got one where it stands up and it looks like a fucking Disney ride where the thing comes up between your legs. Right. Imagine
Yeah.
standing on that. What if you're a really short person?
Oh, that would
You're just like,
no feet. Your feet don't touch.
dude, I have a hard enough time on some toilets.
Maybe it moves.
It's got to
Adjustable.
move.
Because imagine if you're really tall too.
And then you have the person
Your
come
knees
over
are
and
in
like
your-
smash that thing
Yeah,
down
your
on you.
knees are in your face.
Only they just lift it up. And there's like, gotta be snug. It is
Stupid.
fuck. Just rip that thing up. I'm just saying. Could be bad.
Could be bad.
Could be bad, guys.
Some may be a great idea. Some may not.
It's all good. I just wanted to share that with you guys. New travel plans, right? What do you got next? What's up? What's up, honey? What's coming up?
So you've been asking. You've been saying, I really want to go to Mexico. I really
Yeah.
want to go to Mexico. I have reason not to go to
What's that?
Cancun.
Cancun. Oh, because they're murdering everybody from the murder jet skis.
Yeah. Do you hear about that?
yeah.
They didn't hit any, like, they don't even know if they were trying to actively hit someone. But there were 6 jet skiers that were in front of a resort firing guns. They don't know if they're firing them there. They don't know if they're firing, because they think some of it is like
Where was this? Was
competing-
Cancun?
competing gangs, drug lords. And they think some of it may be too because they're they brought in 1,500 National Guard forces.
Oh yeah, like
So they think
Next
it's
to
like
drugs-
making them, like, this is making them angry. So now they're trying to be assholes on purpose.
right. So drugs is their number one export,
Right.
of Mexico. Their number one import in Mexico
Is
tourism,
tourism.
right? The federales and the federal government don't fuck around.
Well, you're hitting the pocketbook.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy thing. So now, remember when we went to Playa del Carmen
Mhm.
a few years ago, and they had all the police on
we
the
went on that little
corners?
trip.
No, well, that was different. That was Puerto Vallarta. But
Okay.
Playa del Carmen, they had all the gunned people, like the police officers,
Federales,
the
yeah.
federales, with huge old machine guns at like all the corners
Everywhere.
of the shopping center. Well, now that's happening on the beach.
Okay. I
I'm
feel
just
bad.
saying.
I'd rather that fuck
Well,
it than
I mean, obviously, who knows? It's not deterring them from firing. But so one guy they interviewed was like, at first, I thought it was part of a show
oh shit. Yeah.
because it was jet skis.
Because he's an
like,
American and he's
yeah,
like,
and he's
oh,
like,
check
oh,
it out.
look.
They're
they're
pretending
doing
to
some
shoot
cool things.
guns in Mexico.
But he said it took everybody, like everybody. It was like, huh? And then people started freaking out. What would you do? I think I probably would have just laid down. Just gonna lie here and be deadly still because if you're running away, you're more likely to get
If
shot.
you're standing up, you hit the deck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You hit the
Lie
deck,
down.
Get behind a.
Get your beer beside you and just be like,
No, you fall on the ground. Get in the sand.
Lord, baby Jesus, don't let me die. Don't let me spill my beer.
Please don't spill my Mai Tai.
Don't spill my Miami Vice. Don't spill my Miami Vice.
Right.
So I mean, that kind of gave me some pause about to go to Mexico. At least not Playa del Carmen. Maybe we go somewhere. I mean,
Well, we went to Puerto Vallarta and the fucking
I know. But
Chapo's kid was kidnapped from the.
where's the Sammy Hagar's
the
place? What's it
restaurant
called?
right next to us?
What's the Sammy Hagar's?
That was that was Puerto Vallarta.
No, the island. Like we just had
Cozumel.
no. Brenda and her family were just there this past summer. I can't think. Maybe it is
Belize?
Cozumel. No, I can't remember.
I don't
There's
know.
some other places that we can go
Please
to the
don't tell me.
beach and not have it be Cancun, Playa del Carmen, side of Mexico. Seems like it's a little testy right now. I mean,
Whatever.
you know, you want to be
Gotta
a big old,
live
you want
life.
to be a big old baller. Be like, I went to Mexico and lived, bitches.
Every time we go to Mexico, you come back saying, "I went to Mexico and fucking lived."
Well, one time I almost died.
The last time we went,
No,
or was
that was
two times?
Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta. I almost died.
Yeah, whatever.
Felt like I was dying. All right. So,
Tulum, yep.
I
All right, so this one's just kind of a funny one. So, somebody did the math. This is a Homer Simpson one. This is a Simpsons fun one. A case study conducted by an LA law group deduces the overall cost of Homer Simpson's many medical bills over the 30 years of The Simpsons. You know how that motherfucker's always getting hurt?
yes.
I mean, we haven't watched it in a long time, but
Right.
you just know. Like, we've watched it plenty.
Always
plenty of
getting
times.
something happening to me.
Pretty interesting,
Don't.
right?
Yeah.
So a law group deduces that over the overall cost of Homer Simpson's expensive medical bills after adding up the character's ridiculous accidents across the course of The Simpsons. Started in '89, of course, right? And then they went through and they basically counted every time he got hurt and what kind of injury
It
would have
was
been.
and what it would have cost had
Right.
it been treated.
So since the beginning of the series run, since the beginning of the series run, Homer's clumsiness and idiocy have been running joke amongst both the show writers and audience. Doesn't matter. From causing constant chaos, doesn't matter. I'm trying to get to the fucking point where it is. All right, here's the breakdown. The group managed to narrow down the character's most serious issues to brain damage, which would have cost $1.5 million, paralysis, which would have cost $508,000, and radiation exposure, which would have cost $150,000.
That's it.
That's just the small stuff. Oh, that's the big stuff.
No, the radiation was only 150,000.
Overall, the study features other injuries like broken bones, electrocution, and everything else in between.
Getting run over by cars.
What do you think his total bill would have been
$10 million.
for 30 years?
$10 million.
$10 million? About $143 million in medical expenses.
Homer Simpson can't get.
I thought it was
insurance
hilarious,
anywhere.
right? So you go like, yeah, I mean, it
That's-
makes sense, but I don't think anybody's actually ever added up. It's just a fun fucking story
That's
because
funny.
you're like, he's
Somebody
always,
got bored and was like, you know what?
but it's actually like an actual company went through the downtown LA law group, whoever the fuck that is, but they went through and added everything up and used current.
Well, because it's not so free somebody got this idea.
Yeah.
They ran it by their bosses and
Oh,
they
yeah,
said
that's a good point.
this is free advertisement if we put this together and
Mhm.
give it out to the media groups.
Pretty good though. So fun stuff. Oh, in what the fuck news?
Why is Beth so hot? Is
It's
that
hot
the
up
what
here,
the
huh?
fuck news? Yeah.
I should have
This
shared
shirt
this one.
doesn't-
I'm gonna save this one for Friday.
This shirt doesn't breathe.
I'm gonna save the this one for Friday.
Why don't you save 11 too?
Okay, I can do that.
That'd be a fun Friday one.
Yeah, from Friday. Oh, this one. Just got to go over this one because this is timely.
What, 12?
12.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm interested in this one.
yeah. So are you feeling trapped in your relationship? Well, if you're Ben Affleck, you just blame it on your wife. You start drinking booze.
Is he drinking again?
No.
Oh.
Ben Affleck blames drinking on ex-wife.
On Jennifer Gardner?
Felt trapped in his marriage. And he went on and did an interview and talked about this shit.
Oh, and she's so cute and nice, it seems like.
I'm like, dude's from Boston. That's your problem.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm from New Hampshire.
granted, she could be totally sweet, like look like the girl
Maybe
next
she's
door,
just
totally
too plain
sweet, and
for
then
him. She's too vanilla.
she's too demanding or something.
I bet she's just too plain. And he's like, I want to party, babe. I want hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow.
Right? And he just didn't want, he was like,
He
and she
literally
was like, no, I
did
just
an
wanna
interview
fucking,
and
like,
blamed her.
all right, so Ben Affleck says his marriage to his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, helped kickstart his alcoholism, which I'm absolutely calling
Me
bullshit
too.
because I'm from New England. There's nothing else to do in the winter but drink and have sex. I've talked to you about this.
Yes, that's why I
right?
know this.
Right. Claiming he turned to booze to cope with feeling trapped. That was his whole entire fucking life.
I don't think he probably. You don't. I say
Telling it-
this. I don't know that you just one day wake up and be like, "I'm an alcoholic." I think you've been doing that your whole life.
You kind of build up.
And then you realize you have a
don't
problem.
blame Jennifer Garner.
She'll come. Have you seen
She'll just
Peppermint?
murder your ass.
Peppermint was
She'll
on last
murk
night.
you.
We watched
Yeah.
it. She will fuck you up.
So the actor, who's now with J-Lo, didn't hold back while talking to Stern about his drinking problem in his life in his time with Jennifer Garner,
So here's what always makes
which
me
he
wonder.
made sound pretty damn miserable.
So when he breaks up with J-Lo, because you know they're gonna break up. I mean,
Yeah. Well, no, it's 20 years later, right?
who is he? What's he gonna blame her for? She should be worried about that shit.
He said he would have stayed together. If they would have stayed together, they would have been at each other's throats, and not just that, but he even speculated that he was still married, he would still be boozing. No, it's called having a weak fucking constitution, dude. I'm sorry. Like, you're gonna blame, you can't, alcoholism, you can't blame that shit on anybody else.
That's on you.
Yeah.
There may be things that drive
And
you to
he's a
drink.
goddamn millionaire.
There may
on
be
top
things
of
that drive you to drink, but you get to determine how much you ingest.
How many people are recovering alcoholics that could blame it on every other fucking situation? No, it's on you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So here's another telling quote from the Tuesday interview. Part
Well,
of
that's
why
what
I
we
started
think, but yeah, I
drinking
agree.
was because I was trapped. Such a fucking bitch
It's
statement.
trapped to one of the,
Yeah,
to a super
was
hot
like,
chick.
I can't leave because of my kids, but I'm not happy. What do I do? And what I did was I drank a bottle of scotch and fell asleep on the couch.
Because
which
that's good
turned
for
out
your kids.
To not be the solution. No shit.
Because that's good to show your kids that.
Yeah. So dude's just fuck him. He did not come out
He's a
looking.
willow.
He's a what?
He's a willow.
What's that mean?
Little flower.
A little flower? On the surface, it's pretty. I don't know. Guy's a bitch. This is once this hits. It's already hit TMZ.
I mean,
it's hit
is it
mainstream.
surprising though from
No.
him? Is it sad for Jen? Yes.
For Jay Garner? She's got my respect after having to deal with that fuckhead. Right?
I've always liked her.
I mean, the guy. It makes sense that he just loves smoking and drinking and partying.
He loves being a New
and-
Englander.
And she was not that style.
She was respected actress, mother,
Mhm.
guardian, kung fu master.
Goddamn right.
Hey, I
Good
mean,
with a credit card.
only if it's a Chase credit card though.
It's a Chase or Citibank. I don't know.
A C
But
card.
nonetheless, it's just a fucking. I think he's just a bitch.
He is.
But,
Come
I mean,
on. This isn't the
that
first thing
story
he's,
right
this
there.
isn't the first thing he's ever
I'm
done that
like-
shows he's a bitch.
Yeah, that is a big bitch move.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
All right.
Like if you really were like, motherfucker, you need to quit drinking or like shit's done.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, there goes drinking.
If I did that, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just how it's got to be. I'm not going to be like, well, you make me do this. What the fuck is wrong with me as a human being, as a man, as anything else?
You know what?
right?
I would just look at you and be like,
Like, no, this is your fault.
man the fuck up, bro. Man the fuck up. I'd say more than that, but
As a single tear comes out of my eyes, like,
check this out, bitch.
I'll chug this 12-pack.
All right. So let's do entertainment. My food's
Oh,
gonna
this one.
my food's gonna start burning. So
Dude, that poor goddamn accidental artwork story just keeps getting pushed. It's all right.
It's all right.
We have
it's
not watched
time.
this.
It's not it
We
doesn't
have not watched this movie. I'm going to watch this movie.
Oh, this is the one you showed. First of all,
I posted it out to the Facebook page,
yeah.
to the Bar is Open Facebook page.
Did people vote and say you should watch it?
I don't know. I just posted it out before.
Okay.
So it's called Two, TWO.
Right, the number.
On Netflix. And it's a definite what the fuck kind of movie.
It's a Netflix original too.
Yeah. So I think was it Spain?
It's
Or
Latin of some
Italian
sort. I
or
mean,
something
yeah,
like that.
it's not Latin.
So
but
anyway, these people wake up stitched together at the abdomen. And that's all you know. And then they get out of bed and they've got
that one
towels
piece
around
that,
them.
and they go to open a box and that's where they stop the preview.
Stopped it. So I'm like, it's literally an hour and 11 minutes long.
And it's
It's all subtitles.
subtitles, so I won't
Unless
watch
you
it.
speak Italian or Spanish, whatever it is,
This language that is of
foreign nature. So check that
Spanish.
out if you're interested. I'm gonna watch it. Literally, it's an hour and 11 minutes long, so we can all fucking enjoy
Watch
that.
it.
But it looked. I was literally thinking, what was the one where the centipede?
yes, called Centipede.
Was that what it was?
I think so.
Whatever.
Tied ass to mouth.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is a much better option, I think,
Who knows? Huh.
unless their
Well, I'm
intestines are
seriously
in.
gagging right now. I'm like, whew, okay.
It's all good. All right. So
I feel good.
yeah, what you feel good?
Mine was cute.
Feel goods.
So I did this one mostly for you because your man crush on Tom Brady.
Okay.
So there was some kids in Michigan that were trying to do kind of like a virtual practice, and I'll show some pictures in a
Practice
minute.
run.
No, just a virtual like talking about strategizing for the game and stuff that they were
Oh,
playing.
okay.
So the kid was putting in everybody's phone number so that it would call them and clip it.
Oh, like a Zoom or
Yeah.
something?
It started when freshman basketball team at Notre Dame Prep in Pontiac, Michigan, made a group text to coordinate practices, and
Oh, I
teammates
see.
Vinny Tartella
It's okay.
accidentally added the number of Bucks cornerback Sean Murphy Bunting. So he was off by one digit, his friend's phone number off by one digit, and he got the cornerback for the Bucks.
That's cool.
That's funny, right? And so we were trying to add people. The last person was Luca, but I got one digit off. Let's see where it said. Obviously, you need to prove his because then the call came in and they were like, shut up, you are not. No, I don't believe you. So obviously he needed to prove his identity to the disbelieving teenagers. Murphy Bunting switched over to FaceTime and introduced the presumably shocked students to some of the teammates, including
Oh, they were there in the lock.
Gronkowski.
Okay.
Yep.
They were in the locker room?
Gronkowski, running back, Leonard Fortnite,
Okay.
Fortnite, however you say his name. And that dude walked through the locker room and showed them all the players and then said, hey, check this person out. And he handed the phone over to Tom Brady.
That's cool.
Yeah. And I guess Tom Brady is a Michigan alumni. So he was super excited that they were in Michigan.
Yep.
And they just, they chatted with them. They like took the
That's
time
awesome.
out to talk with these kids. And I'll show you the picture. There's a picture of, you can only see a few of the kids, but look at their faces.
They're all just stoked.
I can't make it bigger.
That's okay.
There.
There you go.
But they're all like, what?
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's funny. So
You
they,
see all their eyes.
I
It's
know.
hilarious.
So they were super stoked that they got to talk to all these people. And I thought it was really gracious of these guys to take the time out to talk
And
to
to
these
call
kids.
them back and like, who are
Yeah.
these? Yeah. like, what's going
And they
on here?
weren't even a football team. They're a basketball team.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
I thought it was cute.
So is Michigan State basketball team?
No, it was,
Or was it
Notre,
a high school?
it was the Notre Dame Prep.
Oh, Notre Dame. So it's a preparatory school.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
I think it's a high school though, because they said
Yeah,
freshman.
preparatory school.
So-
There you go. That's awesome. So my feel good is my neighbor's snowman. And that's all I've got. It's just, so I'm going to give him shot. It's different from the side view.
Yes.
If you walk around,
It
the
looks like a totally
front,
regular snowman head.
but it's just a head. But I didn't notice this. I happened to look out the side of my truck. I was getting in my truck and I looked over and I was like, yeah, that's a
Why
snowman
does
with
that
a,
snowman have a carrot penis?
he's got a carrot woody. So
Only you, Gregory. Only you.
not only me, everybody should see that.
You're going to
So-
have to share that with Deborah.
All right. So in 1791, today in history, 1791, the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution, the Bill of Rights, which is a collection of mutually reinforcing guarantees of individual rights and limitations on federal and state governments, were adopted. So that's why we get to do all this shit,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
That's why we get to have pistol sitting over there, and that's why we get to have stuff around our house. We have
Jessica said,
all the
at the
things.
snowman picture. That's
the
funny.
snowman. So that's it for tonight, guys. Go hit the like and subscribe button if you don't mind. Go give us a little 5-star review out on iTunes. It's been a while since I've asked for that. That helps out. As you know, everybody's got them. Everybody's asking for those. But if you don't mind, go do it for us. We'll be back on Friday night. We'll have a good, fun show on Friday night. Back to the Beth's whiskey review Friday night.
Yes, we're back.
That'll be fun.
I think we're trying Travis's again, aren't we?
Yep. We're going to redo our second week.
I heard he couldn't believe my rating on that one. So now that I've had a few
super low
under my belt,
we'll come back
we'll
with that. Yeah.
we'll try this again.
So, Ian, come get a beer. Evan Haley, we miss you. Military first responders. Without you guys, we can't do this shit on a regular basis. We love y'all. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Check us out on
Thanks,
iTunes
guys.
if you missed the
Love you.
video. Catch y'all later.
Bye-bye.